Hi, I'm Chantel Breiler, and I am an Emerald Beachbody coach. And this is my why. So, when I was younger, I was always embarrassed because I was very thin and never wanted to wear short sleeves or shorts or anything like that. And then when I got older, it was a little bit easier, like most of us, to add on some weight. I was never uh, big or really overweight, but just was very unhealthy, and I love food. If you see my pictures on Facebook, I love to cook and I love to bake. So I love to eat. Um, I hit my largest a couple of years ago and just felt really kind of bad about myself. But was able to get the weight off just with some healthy eating, but still wasn't very fit. And then in 2014, in October, we had our first child. Well, he's our only child so far. Um, and I was kind of expecting to be sort of thin after he was born, and I definitely wasn't. I spent a lot of days in my maternity uh, yoga pants, or not yoga pants, my maternity leggings. You know, the kind that come up to here, and you try and hide it, but it wasn't hidden to anyone. Um, so I was invited by Krista, who's been one of my good friends since high school, even maybe before, to join one of her challenge groups. And I was really excited and was like, okay, after the new year, I'm going to definitely do this challenge group. Well, on New Year's Eve, the morning of New Year's Eve, I slipped in our house and I fell and broke two of my ribs. So was not able to start working out. And if you've ever broke your ribs before, you can barely breathe. So I spent 2 months just not feeling good about myself and just in pain. And then finally, on my husband's birthday, which is February 15th, I started one of Krista's challenge groups. And it changed my life. It was just an everyday, like a 10-minute, sorry. It was just like a 10-minute workout every day. And it was so easy to do now that I think about it. But at the time, it was like, holy crap. I can't believe that I am having such a hard time doing this. And now that I look back at it, it's wow, I could have done that in minutes. And anyways, it changed my way of thinking about how I could live my life, how I could work out and feel healthy and eat healthy and have more energy, because this kid is on the go all the time, running around and chatting away with everybody. But anyways, and if you knew me before this, I would not be the type of person that you would see working out. Like, I've picked it up here and there for a couple days, maybe. I even had a roommate who was a personal trainer who would bribe me with food to go work out with her. But now uh, I feel like working out is part of who I am. And that is why I choose to do this, because when I was working out, when I first started working out with this group, I was so down in the dumps. It was the middle of December, or I'm sorry, the middle of winter, and I was stuck at home with broken ribs, and we only had one car at the time, and I never could get out of the house. So I was starting to get just stir crazy, and thought to myself, like, I have got to do something because I can't be like this. I just felt so down and it just wasn't making me happy. And so once I started working out and actually starting to feel comfortable in my clothes and ditching those leggings, it felt so good to finally just get rid of them. I think I donated them, or I don't know, maybe I just threw them away. How liberating to just finally get rid of those horrible, horrible leggings, and to be able to wear real clothes, to be able to go into my closet and try stuff on. Now I've tried stuff on that I were my at the time like my skinny pants, and they're too big on me. And my closet's empty because I gotta go shopping because I have hit my goal. So, anyways, I decided to become a coach, and it's just been great ever since. I love, absolutely love hearing from other moms who are able to feel good about themselves. I've had people message me who've been kind of going through some struggles, just in general with things in their life, and have messaged me and said, like, thank you so much for adding me to your group, or thinking of me when you sent me the message about starting a challenge group, because it's really made an impact. Like, I feel so much more energy and just a whole lot happier. And that is amazing to me, to be able to tell people, hey, you can feel this way, and mean it, and know that they will, if they stick with it, that they will actually feel as good as I do, and be able to chase their kids around and be able to look at themselves in the mirror and try clothes on and not feel bad about themselves. I mean, everybody has a bad day where you just think, ugh, I could do so much better. And you probably can. But you you also have to not be down on yourself because you're working your ass off and you're trying really hard to just be your best. And I have to tell myself that daily, and I think most people do. But having the accountability and all the other girls on my team and my challengers, and just knowing that I'm doing this with them, and for me and for them, just makes it all worthwhile. So that's why I'm a coach. Hope everyone has a wonderful day. Bye.